Hey everyone, Shabim here and welcome back to more of the Newcastle United Rich Career Mode. Right, 3 matches here for you today. We've got Manchester City at home in the league. We have got Brentford away in the Bright Stars Championship semi-final. And then Burnley in the league as well away. And as you can see, all 3 of these games take place within like 4 days of each other. So we're going to struggle here. I have already pressed the button by mistake, so we're already ready to go. Right, we have got a pretty decent team for this one. We've got Nemec in goal. Left back, we've got Antonio Luiz. Then the 2 centre backs are Josh Cleverley alongside Arhan Versteeg. And then at right back, we've gone with Magnus Helgesson because Coates obviously will be playing in the Bright Stars Championship game, but also struggling with fitness because he's played so many games this season so far. The 2 centre mids then are Anthony Gregory, playing only his 3rd game of the season, alongside Patrick van de Ven. Then we've got Antonio Lazzarini playing as a central midfielder. I think I've messed this up a bit, I think a lot of these players I should have kept for tomorrow. Jose Miguel Busquets plays at attacking left midfield. We have John Darch playing at right midfield. And then our striker today is Brian Santana. Right, so without further ado, let's get straight into the game. I'm sure they're struggling as well. It's not just us. They would have had a lot of games recently as well, so they might be playing a weaker side. I'm not 100% sure. I've just accidentally gone on autopilot there and told them I expect the victory. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. And they didn't seem too unhappy by the fact that I expected the victory. So like I said, it'd be interesting to see if they've got any players that are not normal players they normally use. I think this... Oh, they got a highlight. I think their striker is their normal striker is Gabriel Jesus, I believe. So they've not got Aguero out, I don't think. Good clearance there by Antonio Luiz. Can we get a counter-attack? Brian Santana. Nope, heads it straight back to their centre-back, who sends it forward to Winter, who's a player I've been looking to sign. Barata on the left, back into Winter. Back out to Barata. Yeah, they want like 120 million for Winter, who's an English attacking midfielder, and it's too expensive. Nico Kornblum with the goal. I'm assuming he's German. Yes, that is Ilkay Gundogan then. Gundogan, or sorry, I say Kornblum with the goal, makes it 1-0. A shame. I've said before, we are top of the table still, but we have played all of the easy teams so far. Now we've got a lot of harder games coming up in the second half of the season. Essentially, this is because all the teams that are in the Champions League, obviously, were playing Champions League football. Does that make sense? So they got behind on their game time, so we've had to try and... Well, they've had to try and catch up, which means that they're playing a lot of games late in the season, which is good for us because it means they're going to be a bit tired and struggle if their squad's not big enough. It's 2-0, wow. In 20 minutes, I was expecting better today, I really was. But evidently we've not got it going. I mean, I would take a loss in this one if we beat Brentford. Oh, just banged my elbow on the desk. Yeah, if we beat Brentford, I will take a loss on this one. I mean, I don't really want to, but it is what it is, I suppose, isn't it? Oh, they've got an injury. Good. Holloway, I'm assuming that might be Sterling, to be honest. Okay. Oh, we're really struggling here, aren't we? I mean, I didn't pick the best of teams. I don't know why I picked the team I picked, to be honest with you. I played a few players that were out of position. I rested a few. I think I knew this was going to be a difficult game, so I decided to rest some of the players for the Brentford game. And also the Burnley game, because we win that. That gives us 3 points in the league guaranteed then. But Luiz's ball in. Santana slams it home. Brian Santana's 26th goal of the season makes it 2-1. Okay. Maybe it's not completely out of our question then. That's a great ball by Antonio Luiz. Look at this run and that pass. And Santana on the half volley slams it into the corner. And there we go. Right. Maybe we have a chance here today. I'm not going to guarantee anything, but maybe we have a chance. Okay. Well, half-time 2-1 down means we are in the game. Essentially, we are in the game. I'm going to tell them I'm disappointed with how they've been in the first half. Where's the passion to even want to win? That's going to motivate quite a few of them. And let's see what they do now in the second half. Come on, guys. We are a little bit apprehensive. We've got a few motivated players, but they're more nervous and apprehensive about what's going to happen here today. Helga, so we do have a highlight. Can we get an equaliser here? Helgason, Van der Ven, Lazzarini. Passes out wide to Antonio Luiz. Back to Busquets, back to Luiz. Oh, it's not great, is it? It's going to come out to Gregory, though. Here's Van der Ven. Dirch. Oh, just wide. The young Englishman, Darch, even not Dirch, Darch. Puts it just wide. I am considering a lot about who we're going to let go in the summer. My squad is far too big. I know. I always do this on Foot Manager, especially when I've got loads of money to spend, like we've done this time, because of obviously gone with the Darch. Oh, he's put it over again. Because we've gone with the simulation that obviously the club's been taken over by the rich new owners. We have got a lot of money, so I have spent a lot of money, and I have possibly overspent and brought far too many players. So that's a bit interesting. I'm going to keep that for now because I might bring on Finer with like another few minutes time. If nothing happens, let's go positive. Okay, so the game is out of our hands, so I'm going to take off Gregory, put him up there, bring Van der Ven forward as well. I'm going to do advanced playmaker. Michael needs to play on this side, and then he can be an inside forward attack. Nieto can be a triqualista, and then we can bring on Holger Finer, and we can try and get ourselves an equaliser. So yeah, I think we'll be looking in the summer about who we can move on. I've tested a lot of players out. I've seen who I enjoy and who I don't like, and I feel like there's a chance that I can probably move a few players on. There's a few from the main squad I'm going to move on. I'm thinking Busquets being one of them. Possibly Reyes and the other one. I forgot what the other one's called. I think I might move those on as well because I think it's sort of we've got some good first team players, but with them, I think we are holding some of the youth players back. So I think moving on some of the first team players and giving the youth players more of an opportunity might be the best way forward. But there we go. Leicester beat Stoke 4-2. Currently in the relegation zone then, West Brom, Burnley, Villa, Forest and Middlesbrough. Burnley do have 3 games in hand, which they need to win them all actually to get above Brighton. So there's a bit of a gap there building now. Bit of a gap. Right, Bright Stars Championship, let's go. And here we go then. Wow, Brentford are going well defensive, aren't they? Right, so we have got, making his debut in goal, Benjamin Azelli. Player we brought in January from Dortmund, goalkeeper. We did pay 10.75 million for him, but I think it's worth it for the stats he currently is, considering he's only 17 years old as well. I think he's going to be a great player for us. At left back then we go with Gary Clayton. The 2 centre-backs we have are Lionel Mina, the Ecuadorian centre-back, who's played a few games this season in certain cups. Alongside of him, we get Marco Costa back, who's been out for a bit of time with injury. And then at right back, we bring back in Tom Coates. Not ideal. We needed to rest him a bit longer, to be honest, but we had no other choices. Anthony Gregory plays his second game in 2 days, because we haven't got much choice in that position either, alongside Ergan Varstig, of course. Normally centre-back, but moves forward into centre-mid for this game. We have David Sierra, player again we brought from Dortmund in the summer, looking pretty damn good. Again, if we move on a couple of the other players in the summer, he'll get some more football next year. Nuno Coelho comes back in at left midfield. We have Garrido at right midfield, who's a bit up and down at the moment, 17-year-old again. And our striker is going to be Holger Finer. Right, let's get into this game. Come on, guys. You've got to win this. You've got to win this. This puts us into the final of the Bright Stars Championship. And we've got a decent draw out of this. So hopefully we should be looking good. Right. Come on, guys. Let's get an early goal. Let's stop me feeling terrified every 2 minutes. I'm worried here. We're not doing much here at all, are we? There is a highlight. It is us. Mina forward to Coelho. Versteeg. It's a shot. It's over the top. Let's demand more from the team. Alright, how are we getting on here? How are we getting on? How are we getting on? How are we getting on? Still nothing. Come on, I can't get to half time like this. I'm a bit worried. We had 6 shots to their 1, so we are dominating the game, but we should have been scoring by now, surely. So we're not happy with the performance out there. We need the goals. Right, do we want to make some changes maybe? I mean, well, we're playing the wrong formation, aren't we? Let's go attacking. Let's change things up a bit. I think we can afford to change things a bit. Let's bring on... Right, so who can we change? Now, Versteeg's going to be unfit in the air because you played recently. So let's bring on Nieto. Let's bring forward Gregory into a centre mid spot. Nieto, can you play here? You can play here. Yep, you're good there as well. Any other changes we want to make? Van der Ven maybe? No. Michael could come on. We've got Zwart as well just in case. I think that should make a big difference anyway. The extra moving the players forward and going attacking should give us a good nudge, I think. Here we go. Coates with a free kick. Forward to Gregory. Nieto. Oh, what a shot. Not quite enough though. Let's demand more. Sierra's going to take the corner kick. It's headed over the top for another corner kick. Come on. If this goes to penalties, I'm not confident because we lose at penalties a lot. Right. Free kick again. Costa forward. Here's Garrido. Sierra. Ball over the top. Finding Nuno Coelho. Great cross in. The half volley. Headed back, but Coates picks it back up. Here's Gregory, Sierra, Nieto, shots again. Oh, it's a terrible touch by the keeper. And Gabriel Nieto puts it into the back of the net. Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh my God. I was so worried about this. So worried about this as well. Come on, let's get a second one. Let's just give me a little bit of breathing room. Oh, it's bloody close. Bloody close. Nieto's ball in. Oh. Costa. Sierra. Gregory. Oh, come on. Give me another goal. Just get a little bit of... Oh my God. Just get a little bit of comfort in here. So we can tip this back now to balance. Oh my God, I knew you were going to do this to me. How are you doing this to me? Wow, Coates, you completely screwed that up good and proper. But the pass wasn't terrible. It was the goalkeeper's first touch that was terrible. Wow, that was a big mistake. Let's go back to positive. Big, big mistake. Oh, I cannot believe that. I mean, Coates has been so solid this year for us as well. But he probably is knackered to be. He is knackered. Let's bring on Helgeson for Coates, because Coates is really struggling. His tiredness is going to affect him as well, isn't it? Do not even get knocked out of this competition. The semis to Brentford, please, no. Please, no. Right. Extra time it is. I am not happy. Right, they're fired up. Good. Alright. Come on, guys. I'm tempted to push, but I don't really want to push and end up screwing myself, to be honest with you. I don't want to click on pitch, I'm going to click tactics. Well, do we change things up a bit? I mean, Garrido is in a better condition to Coelho, but let's just switch it around, see if that makes any differences. I mean, we do have Zwart as well, who can play. I'm just going to go for it here, you know. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to absolutely risk everything because I do not want this game to go to penalties. And that is probably the worst decision of my entire life I've just made there. But... Come on, don't go to penalties. Oh, I can't do this. Ugh. Miss. Oh, that's a really good penalty. Really freaking good penalty. Really freaking good penalty. But that's also a really freaking good penalty. It's also a good penalty. Sierra, good penalty. Holloway. Yes, he's missed. Come on, Swart. Come on. Yes. Kinch puts it away. Is this us to win the game? No, we need to score another one after this. Coelho, yes. Nielsen. Come on. Come on, miss it. Yes! Alright, we have freaking won. We're going through to the finals. That was the tensest of my moment of my entire life, that was. Let's just tell them that. Right, they're delighted. Let's just keep them happy, but oh my god. Oh my god. Now, who do we get in the final? That's the big question. Who do we get in the final? Come on, game, load. Come on. Is it in the news? See, this is the problem. We had an under-18s game on the same day and we lost half our squad for that. We book a Wembley place. But who is in the other final? Who's in the other half? Liverpool or Watford? Should be interesting. But Liverpool have got the top goal scorer in this competition as well, which is a young... That's Origi, isn't it? Young Dutch attacker. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do then. We will come back for the Bright Stars Championship final, whenever that's going to be. So I will continue forward until then, and then we'll probably have one more episode to finish the season off as well. So, of course, if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit a like, and please subscribe if you're not already. I apologise for being quite quiet towards the end of that. It was getting pretty tense, and I really wanted to win the game, and I was panicking a bit, but either way. I've been Shepard Gamer. Thank you much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.